Bruce Bowen joins us now live from Bristol, three-time NBA champion. Bruce, you played 13 years. You know these finals well. What is your best expectation of what the Warriors can realistically expect out of Kevin Durant tonight after 33 days?
Realistically, it's not a lot. It's the fact that you're talking about a rhythm in a player, and this is anything that we do for a professional level. You take time off for a month, you're not going to be as sharp as you once were when you left the game or when you left whatever it is that you're special in. So I look at things from this standpoint, Greeny. The fact that he might miss an open cut, he might miss another play, he might not rotate. All these things play into the whole aspect of when you have a player that's been off for quite some time, does he actually help your team or does he hinder your team? And I think it's more of the latter. He hinders the team if he comes back at this particular juncture without practicing. And I know people are going to say, but wait, he got a chance to practice when they practice. There is no practice during the course of the finals. You rest and you prepare. You rest and you prepare.
You know, I would like to ask another question, but Damon Jones almost fell out of his chair when you said that, sitting next to me. So go ahead, DJ. What is your response?
Bruce, listen, I don't even know where to start right now. You're telling me that Kevin Durant coming back is going to hinder the Warriors from possibly winning Game 5?
I am saying Kevin Durant coming back right now without playing in a month, DJ, is going to hinder the Golden State Warriors. What rotation will he make? Is he going to have that explosion? What happens with his rhythm? Now, DJ, you yourself proclaim yourself to be a really great shooter. But if you took a month off, you can't hit the side of a barn.
I've been out for 10 years, and I'm still shooting it at an all-time high. But listen to this,
we
Bruce,
said shooting at an all-time high. You're not making them at an all-time high.
I'm definitely making it at an all-time high. You know, ask some of the guys that I've shot against in the last 2 years. But listen to this. This is what I'm saying. Of course, he's not going to come back and be the Kevin Durant that we've known him to be. But if you can get him in the first half in short spurts, okay, to try to gain that rhythm, okay, try to get as much as you can out of him in the second half, you don't think he'll be a little bit better to where down the stretch he can make the necessary plays to get them over the hump to win Game 5?
I don't, DJ, because the game is fast. You understand the game is fast.
Yes.
But more importantly, we're talking about finals. We're talking about a Toronto's team that this team has struggled with in the regular season. But their length and the fact that you have to rotate multiple times is what makes them such a juggernaut on the offensive end as far as Toronto is concerned. Now, you telling me that Kevin Durant being on the floor, all of a sudden he absolves all that and he's coming back from injury? I'm not talking about Kevin Durant at 100%. Maybe that's the narrative a lot of people are missing right now. We're talking about an individual who has not put in any work on the floor since the injury. Now, that is a major injury. We look at the way he plays. He cuts. He comes off screens. He needs the lower aspect of his body to be able to explode and do those things. That's what I'm talking about. You don't have that player right now, and I think people are getting caught up in the fact that the Kevin Durant, the MVP of the past two finals, the MVP of the season, the scoring champion, that is not the Kevin Durant we're talking about. We're talking about an injured individual that if he comes back right now with the speed of this game, I don't think he's going to be as effective as a lot of people think he is.
Well, obviously it'll play out tonight, but let me ask you this, Bruce, as a defensive specialist yourself, just his presence on the floor for however long he's out there, how much of an impact will that have on spacing and the ability for guys like Clay and Steph maybe to get some looks they haven't gotten since he's been gone?
Only to a certain point, Greeny. The fact that if he is on the floor, I'm getting up into him. I'm going to make him create dribbles on his own. I'm making him understand how physical the game is at this particular juncture because he hasn't been in that. And I guarantee you, if he's worried about trying to find Steph, then he's not worrying about scoring. If he's worrying about scoring and he misses Steph, now his mind is all over the place because he's no longer just allowing the game to come to him as he once did before.
All right, and so your prediction for tonight, Bruce, what do you expect to happen, Durant or no Durant? Again, the overwhelming expectation is that Durant is going to play, going to give it a go. We'll see what he can do. What's your prediction for the game?
I predict that even if Kevin Durant plays, it's still an uphill battle. What Toronto is doing right now, Golden State has not experienced, but they still have an opportunity. It's still the champions, Greeny. I still go with the champions because of what they've been able to accomplish over the years.
Wow, not what I was expecting to hear you say. You're taking the Warriors even.
That's
if
who I
Durant
picked
is
in
not-
the beginning.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of things have changed since the beginning. Well done, Brucey. Thank you.